someone else I know. Can you see the world I know? And you care to the ways you want, and you go to the place I know. Tell me where to go again. Tell me where to be. And you find my wish come true. And you find the ways come true. And the ways come. The ways I go. And the times I've been when they find it gone. And the worlds I've been on. Tell me what to see and tell me where to go. And if I say goodbye and told me sky and rise and die and ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between and beyond, hello and welcome to our stream on the 21st January 2021. It is 17:45 GTM plus 2. Not 4, just 2. And it is a beautiful Monday afternoon. It's getting closer to the night. But at the moment, I'm just happy that we are here and getting better together. Friends, people, thank you that you're here with us. And today the big plans are finally here. No, not really. I'm just kidding. I'm not quite sure actually what is going to happen today. I have started again quite later than I thought. So please don't judge me if something is a little bit worse than thought. If I may say it like that. This is what I would like to say. Well, so what we are going to do today is we are going to improve. I think you have already realized that that is one of the most important thing of today. I don't know how you are today, chat. Are you from chat? I hope you're all fine. I don't know how your week started. I don't know how the week is going to go on, but I hope that you are having fun at the moment, that you are absolutely positive in every way that is possible, because we, you and me, are now here to improve something that is more than just us, to improve something that is life itself. Life, not just of me, not just you. All of us. All of us. That is at least the dream which may come one day become true. But at the moment... Oh, by the way, that is the wrong chat. I think this is the more correct scene, because here is at least our chat working. So this is right. Today we have quite a bit plans again. Quite a few plans. Quite a lot which I would like to check, find out, and to improve as well. I'm just realizing, have I had a stream today, yesterday? Yes, I had, right? So on the 20th, there was a stream, wasn't there? I'm not even sure if I was there, but I think it was quite late. And I was trying to show something, but I don't know how well it worked. I might say it like that. So, what are the plans for today? Plans are that we are going to be quite flexible today. Again flexible, but I hope we are going to have fun. Not sure actually if everything works the way it should. But I feel like the stream is working. Twitch is working, Twitch is online. YouTube is working, YouTube is online. So this looks good. At least something looks good. Alright. So I would say that we can go on. The things I have realized from the last stream, maybe we should or we can always start with the last stream and what I have realized about that. In the last stream, by the way, there were no frame drops, not really, so we really have this topic done. And I think problems are something that I really would like to delete as well and change them into things to improve. So things that I wanted to improve from the last time were, for example, a better content, because the last time I was not prepared. I was just starting and doing some little learning stuff. So we have learned a little bit about geography, a little bit about the countries of this world, one of the 195 countries which we were testing out on the site online.cterra.com. Terra, I think, like from the Latin meaning earth. So I found for myself better content, be more prepared was one of the things that I wanted to improve, but I can't say that it is really that it was really something that I was able to improve to this time. That I'm going to improve this time, to be more precise. So, the other thing is what I've realized after I was watching the stream, that there were some problems with the microphone. The microphone is maybe still doing strange sounds right after I'm talking and right before. Microphone made brack sounds. Brick sounds. Those sounds were what the microphone was doing. And to be honest, I tried to improve that, and I think I did, or at least my idea was to change a little bit the way I'm sitting, and in this I was able to point the microphone closer to me. So it is now actually just... Oh, sorry. I don't know how loud it was. Sorry for that. I'm too fast for my body today. So I don't know exactly if it is so much better than the last time, but I hope so. So I hope that there are no click-clack sounds. But I'm looking at the stats at the moment, and we have a little bit more drops than the last time. Of course, just so much less than the last, not the last time, but the time when we have had problems with that. I mean, we have had drops about 30%. Now we have just 0.2, but still it is something that we are going to take a look on. So I think I have found a little solution, or at least something that has improved the situation, though, as you're realizing now. I'm now trying sometimes to look on my keyboard because it is now in a little bit better position. So, positioning or resolve improved by oh, interesting. Improved by positioning. I hope. I wouldn't I think I don't want to already take a look and, or to be more precise, prepare if it is really already much better, or I also have now to take a look that I'm getting far louder than the last time. This is something that I really have to take a look on, and maybe also change by the voice noise reduction filter that is possible to be improved by the OBS settings. So I'm gonna take a look after the stream how this is, and then maybe improve this in the next time as well. But the other thing about the stream, the last stream we have had, was that there were again some delays or desync between picture and the sound. I'm not sure why it is happening. It is maybe because I'm streaming or recording with Android smartphone. Record with smartphone, and I think it is possible smartphone. And I think it is possible that the smartphone is simply overheating over time because it was obvious that at the beginning it was quite okay, so there wasn't really a delay between voice and picture, but after time, maybe every 10 minutes, it appears like it was worse and worse until the end. Then when it was almost not bearable, and this sync was about 2 or 1 second at least, definitely. So I tried to improve that by this time by cleaning up some stuff on the phone. So stuff on the phone. Not the phone. And actually that was it. That was the only thing that I was able to do. That I was able to do. That I was able to do today in comparison to the last time. But possible other solutions would be, of course, using a webcam, for example. I'm not at the point where I would like to. I mean, of course, I would like to have maybe a Nikon or a Canon mirror reflex cam. Is it called like that in English? I'm not sure, but I hope. So using a webcam or a mirror reflex, is it called reflex cam? I think it's not. I wanna know how it's called. Reflex cam. Okay. I was right. I'm surprised. Reflex cam. So maybe using a webcam reflex cam, but I would have, of course, to buy one because obviously I'm not going to use the cam which is in my notebook because it's very bad. Goes that. It's definitely going to be worse than this the 1 second desync with this at the moment. So actually it's quite interesting if the chat is working. I'm not sure about that. Looks like it is connected. But what is it connected to? Yeah. Should be working, I hope. Anyway, I think I would see it on the other stream. The other streams on my other computer where the stream is of course on. Why is it cleaning? Are you realizing how I have problems with the English language? I'm realizing that. I'm definitely realizing that. So, desync was definitely happening. Maybe it's improved now. Those are the main but also very important topics, of course. The microphone, which is very important because if it is not really convenient to listen to me, then no one is going to listen to me, right? And especially if I'm doing some strange voices or something, then definitely it's not gonna help. So I think those are the things which are already probably working better because of the judgments which we have done, which I have done in this case. So actually the topics of today then are obviously always now talking about improvements to last stream. You may now ask, why am I writing that all down? It's going to be more important how further we are going on in our project for you maybe, but my life work maybe for me, that it is going to be more and more important to not just taking a look on backwards and trying to understand why we have chosen this or why we have chosen that. It is like a documentation for the future, but also it is always helping to know the reasons why something happened. I often realized, I don't know how it is in your case, but I often realized that when I'm doing something and trying maybe just a year or a month, sometimes a month, maybe a year or two, you understand why I have done something in this way or why I have done something in another way, and then it is very helpful if you have a documentation about that. This is the main reason. That is the main reason. Talking about improvements to the last stream, that is the first thing that we have done. I hope that I'm going to be able. No, it's not quite there yet. Here it should be. So this was the first thing we have done. I'm letting learn geography still in, though I'm not sure if we are going to learn geography today. Maybe we can manage to learn today a language, but this is something I'm not sure about it. Just something we are going to take a look on, depending on how the stream goes. Today we are definitely far earlier than the usual times because why, you may asking. This is maybe something that we can write down here. Things to improve were, in addition, in comparison to the streams before. Of course, we still do not have a lot of viewers. Viewers count very low. Actually, almost lower than low. It's almost like I'm watching other streams and not streaming myself. You could say it's a it's -1 or something. No. Maybe someone is going to be with us together today as well. We have had already the honor and happiness of to talk with some who were interested, so we will see how it's going to be in the future. So future viewers count very low, and I took a look on the statistics. On the statistics of Twitch. On the look on the took a look on statistics of Twitch. I'm not sure if I can find them now, but let's take a look on Twitch. Statistics. Twitch statistics. I think it was this one, Twitch tracker. Yeah, it was Twitch tracker. It was Twitch tracker. This was the site I was taking a look on, and the feeling I had and my assumption. And the assumption was that there are, of course, sometimes when more people are watching Twitch streams than in other times. And I was right. And I'm surprised that I'm right. Well, as we can see, of course, first of all, yeah, the overall statistics of Twitch and how it is going all up, and up. Some downs depending on the month. So of course in January after the Christmas time and everything, after January the months are of course honored with less Twitch users, but not depending on this stats, we have something very important for us. Very important for us is this here. Why it is important? Because my assumption was right. There are times when there are a lot less viewers and channels, so less viewers online watching, and also less viewers. Of course, there's, I think, still a big impact on well, the places where Twitch is really used. For example, of course, the USA and Europe, there is Twitch much stronger than in the very far east, so in South Asia and so on. There's of course less usage of Twitch, and because of that, and of course maybe because of that the biggest streamers are probably, this is something I wasn't able to take a look on at the moment, that the biggest streamers are probably though also in the United States or all the English speaking countries, so United States, maybe in Australia. I don't know how many Australians are there, so if there are some Australians in the chat which are not here unfortunately, then hello, big greetings to Australia. So what I found out, what we can see here, First of all, there are differences, of course, in the weekdays. So on Mondays, there are an average watching less people than on the other days. But as you can see, it is not such a big difference. There's just a difference of 6% actually. So just 6% more are watching on Saturdays and Sundays than on the average weekdays. But what you can see here, that is also something that is important for us. So there are 14% less channels active on weekdays. So 14% more people are streaming on, or streamers are streaming, channels are online on Saturdays and Sundays than on the weekdays. But in addition to this, and this is why I'm now finally coming to the point which I'm talking about, in addition to this, at times like 10, and by the way, I think, and I'm quite sure that this is the time zone GTM or UTC 0. So compared to my GTM plus 1, we have to count 2 less or 2 plus. So if we are seeing here the time 10, then in my time zone it is 12. So because I have GTM plus 2 or UTC plus 2. And what we can see here, if I would have streamed today at 12 o'clock, where the difference, by the way, between viewers and channels, you can realize that there are, of course, times when there's less viewers and streamers, but if we have realized that there is a point where there are more viewers than channels online, and in comparison, so in relation to each other. So for example, it means that this times is probably a bigger demand to watch streams than it is fulfilled by the channels, by the streamers. And this is my thought. All the times when the big streamers are online, I probably shouldn't be online, because why should someone going to a channel which is absolutely which is simply not really online or in the thoughts of people. You don't know me yet, and that is why I'm of course understanding and trying to find the best times and ways when we simply can use these intervals for our advantage. And this is why I'm streaming today far earlier than usually, because it is now, as we can see, so in GTM it's almost, or it is already 16. I think if I'm refreshing it, it would be already with the newer statistics, and this is right. So at 16 GTM 0, we can see that that the line between channels and viewers is very close to each other. What does it mean? That, what does it mean? I'm now trying to understand by myself what does it actually mean for us, and is everything right what I'm saying actually is also important about that. Oh, by the way, I now realized that I forgot one topic. There was not just the in audio settings, maybe, or on topic with the audio, there was not just the thing about the microphone made break sounds, but also another very important point. I realized that my music is disturbing. Disturbing. My music is sometimes very disturbing, and it is simply not as good as I would like to have it. So the probable solutions for that are going to be, and I haven't improved that yet, is that we have a better like a better, how's it called, a better choice, better better pre-choice by me, so it's like pre-chosen. Better pre-choice by me, or something that I think is maybe even better is using a neutral music service. Neutral music free license. And it's not a free license, it's because I have to pay for it. But I mean, it is music licensed. How's it? Why is it wrong again? License. Man, this C's and C's. I think I have problems with C's and C's and C's in every language. Is it German or is it Russian or is it English? I have always problems with the S, or is it an S or is it a C more? Interesting. So those are the points. Or the point which I definitely forgot about. This is something I definitely forgot about. So, but I would like to definitely document our findings. This is not what I wanted to write. It feels like something starts to work a little bit more difficult. Not sure what it is, what is the reason, but it appears like my computer is a little bit what is going on. So actually we can't say, by the way. No, we can. There is something very interesting that we can say. We can say that the viewers, the count of the viewers is really going down after 19 o'clock. In German time it's 21 o'clock. So after that it doesn't make much sense to stream, or at least it's getting less and less profitable in a way, because if you're thinking about the people you are reaching, it's getting less and less profitable because you have still a very big for new streamers. This is everything. If we are talking now about this thing, this is not about the streamers which are very implemented already, which have already his followers and just have to turn on maybe any time on a day, and they have then people which are going to watch them. But for everyone who has to compete with everyone who is on the stream, on the Twitch side, you have to think about this thing. And what is really interesting, after 20 o'clock, though it is more 1920 is between those times, you can realize that the channels are still almost the same. They're just going down, and then actually even go up again. But the viewer counts is steadily decreasing, and so on. And just are starting to improve again after 10 in the morning. Very interesting. Very interesting. So streaming after 19 or 20 GTM 0. In my case, it would be in 2 hours. Is probably not the best time for new streamers. This is what we can find of the information we have gathered here. So streaming after 19 GTM. I'm writing it down. I don't know. GTM 0 is getting less is getting more competitive, maybe. Competitive. Getting more competitive. What means that means that there are more creators than viewers. That is what this means. And on the other hand, we can see that it is quite good to start streaming at 10. Streaming after 10 GTM plus 0. GTM. Is very... Do we have problems with the cam? How is it? Because I realized that I have not turned off my Wi-Fi. By the way, maybe I should do that. Because of course we're still on... Because we're still on the phone. Let's see what is going to happen if I'm turning that off. And how the reactions are on the cam. If it is maybe... Exactly, this is how we can check if the problem with the problem we have talked about the problem we have talked about this desync between picture and sound is maybe because of the phone. So we can check that if the phone is working. The assumption is that the stream and the picture is going to be bad. This is the assumption. We will see that afterwards because I can't check it right now. Maybe I could. Can you hear again this guruk after I'm talking? This. Sorry that I'm doing that on stream, but I think it is better that I'm doing it now than when... Oh man, that's the wrong thing I'm doing. I'm gonna do that. So, next song. Profitable. Let's call it like that. And this is maybe the end of the topic at the moment with this... which times we should stream at the moment when we do not have yet people who are following us really much, and because the chances then are, should be at least, a little bit more favorable for us. So that was a thing. Talking about improvements to the last stream. And oh, you can hear that. I'm sorry for that. So, what is it that we're going to do now? We have the choice. We have now the choice to talk about to talk more about the structure, of Together Better and all our plans. Or we simply we have the possibility to improve our settings. For example, things I really would like to do one day. So streaming scenes improvement, scene improvement. So what I'm talking here about is that I would like to create a scene for Be Right Back, and a scene for Stream is Ending. Why I want to do that is that I have realized the last times, at the moment I do not have a simple way to say, oh guys, I know we are in the middle of the stream, but I have to go somewhere for a few minutes, for example. And definitely this is going to be is getting more important in the future. So I think I would like to do that at the moment. Because talking about the structure I'm feeling like we have to talk about the structure when more people are asking about that. Because maybe they are going to think, well, they're going to ask, what is it you're talking about? What is RBN? What is Together Better? What is your channel about? And why are you streaming in the Twitch section of science and technology? Those questions may arise, of course. And I feel that we can do them later. Or we can, of course... Yeah, I think you can feel it. I have now a little bit a discussion with myself. Should I talk more about the structure or improve the stream settings? I think we should do one and the other. Why not, right? So maybe we can talk more about the structure. Let's talk then more about that. First of all, what I've realized when I was watching the part, I think it was from the 18th or 19th, the stream of the 19th. When we were talking about it, it was the 18th. We were talking on the 18th. By the way, I haven't written down what I have doing there. I think topics are quite an important part. So the topics were at this point, so on the 18th, Wait, but I can't remember that I've written down something. We're going to talk about the structure. Wasn't that? Yeah. Somehow I feel like I am doing something wrong here. What is going on? What is going on here? So we're going to the next music. And I'm feeling like the PC is getting worse and worse. I hope there's still no problem with the stream. We are using 70% of our CPU for everything. What is going on right now? Now it's back to 43. I'm talking about the statics because I wanna if I'm later going to take a look on that, then that I know what was happening and what were the settings. Yeah. I'm just taking a look on the stream if everything is more or less okay. I'm not quite sure if it is right. Everything is working. But we just hope. Right? And what we were talking about was, first of all, that I have had the feeling that there are maybe some problems with the CPU and with the stream because of that then. But it appears at the moment that it is okay. Okay. Everything appears okay. So, we have talked about the structure. Aufbau. Let's call it Aufbau. How is it called in Russian? Aufbau, Stroi. Struktura. Let's call it something like that. Something like that. Golobokod! Hey, there you are! A long time no see. Golobokod, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. By the way, just to welcome you, Golobokod. Hello. Welcome. I'm now realizing that the scene, like, changing to the chat and then, way something. Is it possible to do? I don't know. I not even know. Wow. Global God, thank you. You are again. Truk. But I have written that like that. Or is there a mistake? Struktura. I think it's right. Thank you, Globocot. Again, you are helping in the darkest times. Thank you very much. I hope you're fine. I don't know how your week is going and what the plans were for the weekend, but it would be great to hear. So if you want to tell us something, then it would be a pleasure. It would be a pleasure, definitely. Kolbokot, if you are still there, is the stream okay at the moment? How's the picture sound ratio to camera and sound? Is everything ok? Everything okay? if you don't want to ask on personal questions, this would be very helpful. Hi there. Hi, Globocot. I'm realizing now that there's maybe quite a bigger latency than I thought. Because it feels like maybe almost 1 minute or more. Maybe it is like that, maybe not, I'm not sure. So we have talked about the strukturum of Together Better. To be honest, I can't remember more what we have done. I think it was the most important thing, and we have... Wait, but I know that I have written that down. Oh no, we have changed. It was on the second stream. Definitely, yeah, of course. It was on the second stream. Okay. Okay. What was I talking about? I was talking about the structure, I know. No. So, Font of Hope. How we end Together Better and so on. And what I've realized when I was watching the stream from the 18th, so our first stream, afterwards I was realizing how maybe the structure should be even changed a little bit more. I mean, in this channel, and what we are going to show is that we are going to take a look on every part, right? So we are going to, in one way, improve my own skills in different topics, learning, wisdom. Interesting that I have thought that wisdom is maybe something different than just learning, and somehow it is, but it is also part of learning. It is interesting that to getting to know yourself is a kind of learning, but... Oh, Globocode, thank you very much. Small delay between audio and video, not extreme. Alright, that is interesting and good to hear. So maybe we have had a little bit an improvement to the last stream. I hope, at least. Thank you very much, Globocode. And so I can't tell if there is a... It is very interesting. So you have written now, right? No. But it's okay. Yeah, no, I was just checking something. Don't take it to account. I was realizing anyway that we have maybe to wisdom. So it's like becoming a better version of myself for the body. Actually, it is better to write here. Body. Man, how did I get all right again? Body. In German. And body in German means... body in Russian means тело. 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 It's called тело. I'm sure that it is right. So this is one thing that we can improve. For example, that we are going to improve different languages. Oh, what happened now? What is going on? Why am I pushing the wrong buttons? Wasn't this set? Learning. Tello. Globocode, thank you. The languages are my best side, as you can see. I mean, I can talk and write something in different languages. I It's not always right. Learning. Lernen in German and in Russian. Uchoba then? Oh no. Don't give me such word. Учение, учеба. Учение. Учить. Учить. Though, I'm now realizing that I wanted to write here something different. Maybe it is like become a better version of myself in case of like mind, Geist, like обучение. Globocode is writing обучение. Cheat. It should be a verb. Обучение is a noun. I mean, but then it should be, of course, small. If it... Nah, caramba dala. Учить. No, it should be some... Don't like it. Don't like the song. And I'm realizing I don't know how loud it is, the music. I've turned it a little bit louder. Because of that, can you hear me as well? Oh, by the way, is the problem maybe because my sound is in this desktop as well? Is there... Oh man, should I really change the settings right now? No, but the monitor only mute is off. It's quite strange, to be honest. What I'm talking about is that in OBS, the desktop audio shows my voice as two voices. I'm gonna change now something. I wanna like to know... No, wait, it should be here, right? Is it the same thing now? Is it the same thing now? Or is it better? Or is it better? Did something change? Did something change? How about now? I don't know. I just let it be this way, and I think I just gonna test it off stream. And when I'm with recordings, I think then it is better. So I would like to have this thing that improvement of the body and the improvement of the mind. And the mind in Russian would be... What is the mind in Russian? Mind. Is it more like... What is it? I think it is... But no. There was a double sound. A double sound. Now there's no double sound, right? Now, okay. Thank you very much, Kolbukot. So, there was a double sound, but not now. Thank you very much. Alright, thank you. So, because I thought that there's always a double sound, and the OBS audio mixer was showing me that. But it appears like the settings are right, and were right, so... but I was a little bit confused at this moment. So the mind in Russian is razum. But interesting. It is also dusha. And dusha is more the soul, the mind, the intelligence, mind, reason. Interesting. So maybe is mind not also not the best thing? But let's say it is Russian razum. And this is something that we can improve by learning. That is what I wanted to say. And the body we can improve by sport. Sport. It sounded strange, that's what I'm... Sport. So, body we can improve by sports, sport, and in Russian, sport. That's something where what we can improve within the body, but also there's more about that, not just the sports. Also, of course, nutrition. So like Nahrung. And it is питание on Russian, I think. Питание. Питание. Hope it is right. I'm not sure. So mind, body, and soul, maybe. Oh, this is a very... I'm already, when I'm writing it down, it is already getting philosophical. In my mind, at least. It's already getting philosophical. Because the soul, die Seele, or the in Russian Dusha. I'm always looking at Dusha, so like wisdom, is the knowledge of yourself, is the wisdom what we were talking about. Knowledge of yourself is a kind of wisdom. Maybe, but maybe the knowledge of yourself is just a part of it. This is something that I want to point out, probably. This is what I want to improve. So, wisdom, by the way, is in German... question mark? In German, wisdom is Weisheit. And in Russian... Is it written wrong? No. Yeah, you can write this in that way. And in Russian it is mudrost. But please, mudrost. I think this should be right. So, so it's like improvement of mind, body, and soul. That is the thing. That is what I wanted to point out, I think. By the way, maybe you can write that in the other languages as well. If you're doing that, I think it is maybe even useful for you as well, how it is maybe in the other languages. Bessere Version seiner selbst werden. Then there are going to be now very a lot of wrong things, but but I'm going to становиться, right? Лучшей. Oh, now I have always версии самого. So, становиться means become. Лучшей. Best. Версии, version. Самого себя. I'm going to write it first. And then gonna correct it because I have a little shortcut in the other languages, which is making errors. Samago. I think it is Samago, right? Why is not working? We are in German. Samogo, right. That is how it is. Should it be big? Maybe. Лучшей версии самого себя. Становиться, but становиться is right? Thank you, Kolokot. Obviously, you can talk Russian. Interesting. Лучшей версией. Oh, wow, really? Версией. Yeah. That is now right. So, становиться лучшей версией самого себя is, in English, become a better version of myself. Yeah, so those are the parts what I was realizing last time should be a little bit more precise. We can take a look if we are in the section of our mind, Geist in German, or Razum in English. Actually, yeah, this is something that I should write small, like in Russian as well, because those are verbs. And about the languages, I mean, I could write down now a lot more, but I think I can write them down when we are going to learn them. I think this would be the better way. Also about programming languages, I'm not going to write it down at the moment. How can a song be somehow good, but so bad? Alright, so those are a little bit the improvements which we are going to do in the structure section today. That is what we have improved, and actually it looks. How do you think? How do you feel? It's not so bad if it is written in 3 languages, right? So, mind, Geist, Razum. It is in a way also teaching. Maybe it's even teaching someone the other languages who is interested in that. So maybe for someone who can talk in Russian, it is interesting to know that it is in English, mind, and the other ways around. So maybe it's not bad that we are doing that way. So sad. Robocop writes, so sad. What is so sad? The song? The song is sad? Or is it so sad what I'm writing? How bad I'm in writing in English? Why am I pushing that button? I have to tell you, I have written a little script which is helping me to push the right-click mouse button with the help of the keyboard. So I have the shortcut, the keyboard shortcut Windows and Epsilon in order to get the right click settings tools. Oh, interesting. Yep. Global code writes yep means that the song is set, I think. Song is set. Or yep about that it is not bad to do that in different languages. Or yep. Or yep that it is all not so bad. So knowledge of yourself means in German Kenntnis. Kenntnis. Wait. Man, I am realizing that I can't write in any language anymore. Kenntnis über sich selbst. So like познавание самого себя, I think. Знать, познавать. What? Или познание самого себя would be actually самого себя. Познавать самого себя. Познание самого себя. Познание would be right. Would be more precise. Oh, is it very sad? Everything? Is it Global Code writes a song, of course, and also mood. So I appear like the mood is getting sad because of the song or because of me. Am I so sad? I am so sad right now. Please. Please, Global Code, please don't be sad. I hope that everything is not so sad that it appears in the song. Though the song right now is not more positive, I think. Познание is normal. Oh, Kolobokos is writing познание. Cool. Thank you very much. Познание самого себя. Alright. This is cool. Together better. Do we have to translate together better? Or is it more like a brand? In future it will be a brand. Oh, Global Code is happy, I think. I'm happy too then. That is the most important. That you, the viewers, the important people are happy. That is the most important thing about this all. Together be bada bidi bada boo boo. Together better means in German zusammen besser. Realizing how it is not feeling so good. Zusammen besser. Zusammen besser werden. Yeah, it's even worse. German is very difficult in slogans. Though together better is probably in English not so much better, right? Вместе лучше. Вместе лучше. Now there's a Russian joke, so I think Kolobokot may understand what I'm singing, so that's why I'm now starting to talk more and more that you can't hear the song and how quiet negative it maybe is. By the way, that was again dangerous. Вместе лучше. Yeah, but you're right that it would be more right to write it not together, but it is like the direct translation. So together means вместе, better means лучше, and of course in English you wouldn't write that together as well. So yes, it should be written not together, but I would like to leave it this way because it is the direct translation. Yeah. What am I? What is that? I'm singing there. I don't know. So. I think it is enough for today with the structure part. So mind, body, soul should be those should be the things that are important in this section. The other thing was that I've realized that maybe it is in a way like RBN, the Font of Hope, Your Net, and Three Pillars of Change could also be just a part of Together Better. That's why I haven't had here a hierarchy in the time beginning I have had. But I don't have a hierarchy of that. I can't tell you what is more important than the other thing. It is more like just because it is working together, just because I'm getting better, just because we are getting better together, just because we have maybe an aim which we are going to, which is one of those aims is the Font of Hope, is Your Net, and is in the future maybe the Three Pillars of Change, which we really have to talk about and which we have to discuss a lot about later. But I was thinking that maybe like we have to do something like that RBM, so I'm actually a part of Together Better, and so push it down there. It would be a possibility to do that, but I think I want to leave it like that for a moment, for today, and we can talk later about that. But I think at the moment it is okay to do it this way. And this is also the moment when I'm going to tell you that we are going now away from the section of talking about structure. And actually, I think I would like to now... Or what do you think? Or maybe we should stay in the structure, because of course we can improve everywhere more. I mean, of course we can write there, for example, that in German. Was ist das? Что это? Что это? Что это? Nah, this is all what I didn't want to do. Why those things are happening? I can tell you why. I have here this keyboard. And if I'm getting close to one side and doing something like it, pushing from over, you have seen what is happening? Everything goes away. And that is not what I wanted to do, obviously, but it is happening because of this little movements. So don't be so judgeful. Don't judge me hard on this. Where is it? So, where is it? It is here. Wo ist es? In German and in Russian. Где Оно? Где мы? Где это? Где? Где оно? Где оно? Где это? Где? Let's call it just где. Где?
So tell me why I should go away. So tell me why I should be afraid. Don't tell me when I'm feeling cold. And now tell me why I should be boring.
What is going on? It's not what I wanted to do. I'm sorry. So, community. Is there another word in German? The Germans are actually... Где это или где? Why can't I see it, by the way? Kolobokot writing. Kolobokot is writing где это или где. So you like где? Let's leave it then где. Community is... Gesellschaften. I mean, in German it is actually also community, but let's leave it community. And the Russians may probably also community. But written community. What is very difficult is to write. It's to write in English, in German at all, but community. But writing English words in Russian is even stranger than everything else. A way of thinking. So, what is to get a better? We are, by the way, here at the point. To get a better is a community, a way of thinking. So, in German, in Weg des Denkens. Eine Art des Denkens. Though art don't means way. Actually, way, so the way like the path would be actually the word Weg. And Weg, so des Denkens. So des Denkens would be a way of thinking. So Общество, yeah. But yeah, but it's Общество is more. It's more like something offline. It feels like something offline, exactly like the German word Gesellschaft, because community is actually already a word used all over the world, I would say, because it is simply something online, online community, for example. But though, of course, Gesellschaft and Общество would be also the right thing. Yeah, Kolobokol. Go right. So we could change it to Сообщество. 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 Or we could leave it as community. So I would like to leave it at the moment, I think. So, eine Art des Denkens. Способ мышления. Способ. I think I've written it down. Is it written like mouse? Способ means a way or a kind of thinking. Способ мышления. No errors, is that right? Interesting. Way of thinking. Community actually, of course, comes close to where is it? Where is the community? I mean, we can say it is offline, online. Maybe one day it's gonna be online. Offline, sorry. But at the moment it is, of course, just online. Maybe we can change that, actually. So in social media and streaming. We are on Twitch. I'm gonna write it now down, because why not? Мышление. Globokot, is it right? No, it's not right. Мышление. Why isn't мышление? Мышление. What's up, мышление? Interesting. Thank you, Globokot. You are great. Thank you very much. What would we do without you? Nothing. Nothing. Social media. Let's try with that. Let's start with that. Sorry. Sozialen Medien. That's how it is in German. Sozi. Can I write it like that? Соцсети. Социальные сети. Can I write социальные? Oh man, I wanna write социальные. That is my improvement of the day. I'm gonna write down in Russian социальные. Социальные. Thank you very much, Globokot. I'm so thankful that I'm welcome in this case, especially. So, what социальные... It was not so wrong, you have to say. Социальные сети, стриминг. Правильно, соцсети. It's Globokot writing. Can I leave социальные сети? I mean, this is more right. Believe me, it is more right. No, I have no idea if it is more right, but it feels more right. Социальные сети. Yeah! Already brave. Helped me. But still, thank you very much. Is it possible that you don't like that I'm writing it in big letters? So do you want that I'm writing it small? What do you think? Would it be better small? Small or big? Hope there are not strange thoughts about my about small or big. Streaming, I'm gonna let streaming like that. Okay, maybe even if it is the same in German, there's no other word for that. So it is streaming as well, but in Russian it is streaming. Big. Globokot thinks that big is better. Thank you very much, Globokot. Alright. Then we will leave it like that. What is it that I'm looking for? I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for what? Which side? What is that? Oh man. Oh no. I don't wanna hear myself. Please. And which language am I right now? That is the first important question. What is that? What am I singing there?
Why could I shouldn't do what I could let do? Let it shine, let it bright, be unlike and
Yeah, I'm laughing in on the video as myself, so it was very good. So Twitch, we are on Together Better.
you're saying what lies, what shouldn't lies, wagging to letting cold.
That is the link to Together Better. Then on YouTube, the question about YouTube is a good question. Why? Because actually I don't know how to make a link to that, to be honest. I mean, for example, I'm going to be here. It's like the main site, I hope. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna put it in. But I also am going to start a private window so that I can check if it is leading to the way to the place I want. And it is. Alright, so we can use that link. It is not a very beautiful link, it is quite a long and strange link. I am not sure right now if there's a possibility to make a short... Globocos is laughing. If there's a short a short link to Together Better to our site, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay this way. So we are on YouTube and Twitch, as you know, at the moment. Why I'm doing this is that at one time, maybe even today, after we have done quite a few things, I can share that. I can share this, the site, and show editable share link. No, but I'm not going to do the editable time. Maybe one day in the future. I really hope that one day we can work together on those things. Who knows, maybe Globocotto is going to work with us. I don't know yet, but I think in time, the time will show how everything is going to improve, and I really would like to have the possibility to, well, to actually we can even write that platform somehow as well, like Cascade. And this would be the link to something of it. Oh no, I have pushed the wrong button. What happened? What happened? Why is it wrong? This looks wrong. This looks very wrong. This looks very wrong. Show editable share link. No, not editable. So we have copied it one more time. It's still wrong. Let's do it this way. This should be right now. So there's our link to this side. Actually, if someone wants, someone can push on it. I'm not sure actually. Is it working without a registration? I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now. I'm not gonna test it there, at least not online, but I can check it on the right side. The right side of life. I'm gonna check it on the right side of life. Yeah, it is working, by the way, without registration. I think it's very good. At the moment, as I said, I do not get any money or something from them, but but the program is evolving. It is getting new features. Struktur, by the way. Die Struktur. Haven't we written about something structure already? I think we have. But anyway, the music ended again, so we are going to the next song. Going to the next song, which is going to be this. I can't hear anything. Probably it's going to be louder later. It's not good to read in this view, but in the other views it's gonna be alright. So, I was thinking already about the German part. Platforma. What is actually Instagram, Facebook? I mean, it's just a social site, but it's also streaming is also kind of social medium. Social. Oh, by the way, it's not sozialne Seti, it's social. Sozialne Medien. Sozialne Medien. Телевизор же тоже medium. So, television is also a medium. We also have a Facebook site. Somewhere. But I would like first to check it before I'm putting it in here. By the weather. I think the together matter is the social media side, as the Instagram side. So I'm not sure right now. Should be right. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it. Together matter is the side, but it is not yet the way I want it to be. It is empty at the moment. We're going to improve that. So the site exists, but it is empty. So, and the same case with Facebook, Discord, and Telegram. I first would like to improve that before I'm gonna write it down. So platform means probably something like platforma. I think platforma is definitely something totally different. If you may allow me to drink. So, how is it in German and Russian? Platform. What is a platform? What is actually platform? I'm quite sure that it is not the same meaning, because I mean platform does have also different meanings in other languages as well. Platforma. Площадка. Перрон. Помость. Трибуна. Сцена. Политическая платформа. So like a political platform. Platforma. I'm gonna copy it at the moment. I'm very not sure that is the right thing. Oh, that was That was definitely right. The wrong thing. Let's call it platform at the moment, though I'm don't like it so much. So we are going on. As I said, we're going to improve all the structure and everything. That is also what we're going to do. Maybe even on stream. We're gonna take a look on that later. So this is what I wanted to improve. Have I written down Twitter, by the way? I haven't. I realized that Twitter is still used quite a lot. So I thought maybe Twitter. You will see. You will see. This is something that the time is going to show us. Especially, I should find first a possibility to have a connection between all that parts. I don't want to do a Facebook post on Instagram, of course. Of course, at the moment it would be posted there and there at the same time, but I'm not in Discord and not in Telegram, not on Twitter, not everything together. So I first want to find a technical solution that this is going to work better. That is those are the thoughts behind that. And as we realize, I think we are going to stay online at maximum half an hour. And I think in this half an hour, we can try today to make to fulfill the dream which I have had the last time, to improve the mind and learning to be more precise, and to learn languages to be more precise with the help of. This is now an interesting thing, which I think here we can do. Which languages first? Which means in German welche? Russian? Какие? 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 So this is a thing. How can I get it fast down there? Of course, by these movements. With the mouse. I can't. Yeah, now it's better. No, it's still not done. So I'm taking the mouse, clicking here. Now it's working better. This stuff doesn't work so good with the touchpad. So Japanese, by the way, means in German, of course, Japanisch. Japanisch. Spanish. And then Russian, Japonsky. Chinese, I'm not sure. I don't know which language I'm going on. I would like first to accomplish something in Japanese, which I'm going to show you. Is this? Wait. This. Have I written it different? The way. 大好き. And the way which we are doing that, so how we are going to learn that? At the moment, we are going to learn that by... I think I pushed something that I shouldn't push. I can't see it now. Yeah, I pushed something.
Incoming mail.
Sorry for that, guys. I hope it wasn't so loud. Incoming mail, yeah. Sorry. By the way, that was the trading software. If it does interest you. What was the reason that was making so loud sound? So how? V. By the way, it would be better maybe with B. Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong? So, kak, or which way would be maybe better to write, but we are going to use Duolingo. Why am I writing this all down? As I said, documentation in one case, but the other thing is that it is sometimes then easier to find it. And in this way, I have already opened it, because the last time I have had problems to remember my password. Yeah. But now I'm in. And we are in Japanese. As I told you, I'm not very fond in Japanese. In the beginning in Duolingo, by the way, this is the link. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Now this is gone or what? So Duolingo, we are putting that here too. And then we can see, I mean, if you are not aware with the ways Duolingo work, it is a very useful, very interesting program. As you can see, I have... So it is divided into different sections, like little lessons, right? With different topicals. Japanese, as you may know, or you don't know, there is the possibility to write down sounds or word in two different ways. The first way is called hiragana. Hiragana is something that looks, for example, yeah, actually here they are writing about. So Japanese uses 3 different writing systems, actually. Hiragana, katakana, and kanji. So hiragana is the most basic Japanese syllabary. It's like an alphabet that uses syllables instead of individual sounds. So to make an understanding what this means, what does it mean? It means that sounds like A are also do have also similar symbols, or to be more precise, than symbols. Let's call it symbols, like the English. So the sound A. It's not A. It's A. So it's A. Do exist. A, E, O, U. No, A, E, and U do exist. So E, O, and I think U are existing, but there are also sounds which are connections of those sounds or symbols which are connections. So like As you can see, this symbol means ka. Then there's a symbol as ki. So there's always a combination of a, I, e, u, e, o, and ooh, I think u should be somewhere there too. Isn't it? I'm not sure. But yeah, this is something that is happening.
Der Weg, den wir haben beschritten, ist nun entzweit und kaum zu sehen dürfte ich darum.
And if we are reading that till the end, so they have hiragana. Those are the symbols we are seeing here. They have katakana, which is actually almost similar, but it is used to write especially foreign words and some noises. Also, it's different from hiragana. It represents the exact same syllable. So there are symbols like a and I, but they look different. They simply look different. They sound the same, but they look different. So it's like two different writing styles they are using. And of course, there's kanji, and kanji is the almost the same Chinese characters or symbols which are used in China. So Japanese are using also a lot of kanji, so that's Chinese symbols, in order to write things. So this is the first course which we are taking a part in. What is the interesting thing about Duolingo? It has a league system, it has an XP progress and daily goals which you can reach, and it is very made good. And the most important thing, most of the parts you can use without paying for it, because there are people who have a subscription, because there's sometimes a little bit of advertisement. They are having the possibility to give people the chance to learn different languages, depending less on the money they spend. So this till the moment, and if they are not going to change a lot this monetary system, I can really say that is quite an interesting thing. So those are the languages which I have tried to learn, and I'm learning sometimes a little bit. But at the moment I am on Japanese because there's some private reasons for that, because I'm probably going to work together with Japanese companies, and I thought Japan and Japanese was, you know, I have from my early childhood and all the animes, I have to say Sailor Moon, for example, or Pokemon, which I watched, were taking me closer to the Japanese culture. I'm very interested in that, not just about this animes and everything that is happening at the moment, and the manga scene and everything, but also, of course, the very old and very interesting way of living which they have had in the past, and in some ways is still in their hearts and souls of the past, if you may say. So this kind of samurai way, and the way of living and feeling sometimes. And also, for example, in the movie The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise, you also could get this little bit feeling of a view on the world which is a little bit different than maybe in the West. It is a very important thing to know that all over the world are thoughts and religions and ways of act and feel about something in very different ways. And in the moment when we are trying to understand that there are so many different ways of thinking about the world and what is going to happen after our lives, what was before our lives, It it helps you to understand that maybe that thing that you are knowing and thinking from the beginning of your birth, so of your life, maybe it is not the total truth. Maybe it is not the absolute right thing. It is most of all what it can be. It is just a part of the real truth. So yeah, it is this culture and everything what is has led me to learn, and why not just simply try to learn Japanese. That were my thoughts when I was starting it, I think 1 week ago. And this is how a lesson starts, for example. So this is the first lesson, the first opportunity. Can I just really simply push 3? I haven't done that. I've never done that on the PC. Usually I'm using simply the app, the Android app, right? But of course it is easier to show you and to learn together with you if I'm doing that here on the PC. So as you can see, they are asking us which one of these is white. Of course there is a help at the moment, especially at those beginning stages. There's a lot of help, and in this case as well. So here you can see white. Actually, interestingly, in the app you have the possibility to change how this is viewed. So in the app you have the possibility to say that they're writing down the pronunciation of those sounds, but it appears like here in the web version it is not possible. But for me it is okay at the moment because of that. I could try to simply remember what it means, because for example I know this like a spoon. It's called spoon, yeah. It is shi, and this is ru, shi ru. So why I have memorized shi? Because it is like the Russian borsh. At the end it is written with shi, and this is exactly the sound of that borsh. So and this is the sound for ru, and of course ru means Russian. So shiru.
Shiro.
Or, as you have heard, it is a little bit different in the pronunciation. That is very important. So it is not shiru, it is shiro.
Shiro.
Shiro. Shiro.
Shiro.
Shiro. Interesting. So shiro. Amazing. Yeah, that was right. Let's continue. By the way, I'm thinking right now, is there a Twitch section that is called Duolingo? Oh, there is. There is. And there are 3 viewers. So we could have the possibility now to change to the Duolingo section. Yeah, I'm always in the thinking about which category we should be in. So because at the moment, especially now with learning Duolingo, we are not really in the science and technology section, right? Maybe we should change it to Duolingo, but at the moment, write this in Japanese. And as we have learned, why it means shiru. Interestingly, there are shirui. Shirui. Why is it white shirui? I don't know, because we have learned.
Shiroi.
Now I'm confused. Haven't we learned right now that white is shiru? What is shirui? I don't know why. This case. Maybe there will be an explanation. Let's hope. hope that there will be a explanation for that. But for now, we are going on. So now we wanna know what red is. And I'm trying to remember. I have watched, for example, Naruto, I have to say, and there was Akamaru. And Akamaru means red maru. So Aka
赤
is red.
赤
That's how I remember it. Aka. This is A. This is Ka.
赤
Well, how to remember it looks like a crazy whatever. That is a A. This is how I remember it. Ka, there's also no really a way of memorizing it. Here is a help, like Shi and Ru. But Aka is not that easy. 2. Ichi, ni. So 2 should be ni. And this is, for example, ni. For remembering ni, I have also a bridge. I have built the bridge, a thought bridge. Ni means in German never. So it's written, of course, a little bit different than the sound, which is consisting just of 2 words, of two N and E. But anyway, as you can see, all those 3 stripes or strings or 3 parts of this sign, they're never meeting. They're never crossing each other. So because it's never crossing, it is nie, the German word for never. Русское слово для никогда. Никогда не пересекается. So that's why I have memorized that ni means 2, and I hope it's right. It is right. 2 means ni. We're going on to continue. The question now is, which one of these is 6? Again, we have our Russian sign, Ru, and this sign means ke, ruki. No, it's not ki.
6
Are you realizing like it's more like a O? Is it maybe O? Maybe it's a ro, not a ru. Interesting. But
6
roku. So
Ichi.
ichi, ni was 2, and now we know roku and
7
nana. This is funny. I like this nana because the symbol looks like na 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 na. This is how I'm memorizing na.
6
This is roku. Interesting. That is interesting. This is roku. Okay, that was right. 6 means roku. 4. So we now know ichi, 1, ni, and I know, by the way, that 3 is san, which is exactly here. This is san. San means 3. San, and now we have 4, and
Yon.
4 means yon. And how am I memorizing the sound yo? Because it looks like yo. Look, it is like a J and an O. Yo. So it's yon.
4
Yeah, that's how I'm memorizing it. I don't know if it is helping you or is maybe even confusing you a little bit more. But this is the way I'm remembering it. Maybe it helps you. And as I told you before, those symbols mean na, 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 na. So 7 we have learned so far. Ichi, 1. Ni means 2. Ichi, ni, san,
3、
3.
3、
4 means yon. We don't know 5 yet. Now 6 we have had, and 6 was Ro. What was 6?
6、
Roku. Roku was 6. And now
Nana.
we have Nana.
7、
Type in English. 7. Now we are asked for 4. And 4 we know already. It is Yon. This Yo sign and this N. Actually, it looks already like an N. So, Yon. Ichi, Ni was 2, which we can't see here. 3 is Sun. And, of course, Yon
4、
means 4. I hope we're gonna have 5. Red was like the Naruto dog. Akamaru, like Aka. And Aka
Aka.
is dead here.
Ohayo,
Ohio means good morning. This is something I know already. Ohio means
Ohayo.
good morning. This is an O,
おはよ
as strange as an A, but different. This is the only thing that I can memorize about the O. There are not many other helps for me at the moment. Why is that an O? Because maybe of it's because of this little ring.
う、おはよ
Yeah, this is Ho,
う、おはよう、
Yo,
おはよ
and
う、
this is Yo Ohio. So it's good morning. Why I can remember Ohio? Like the county from the. Wait, is it the county? County? Ohio. Is it the county or is it a city? It's a county. Alright, that was right then. So like Ohio. So if you are in Ohio, you say, oh, Ohio. Then you are in Japanese. By the way, interesting that the flag of Ohio looks almost like the Japanese flag. Almost like the Japanese flag with the red dot. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. Maybe the Illuminati know something about that. So, Ohio. Good morning. Which one of these is 2? We know what is 2. I mean, 2 is ni. Ichi, ni. And here's red aka. I don't know
Ni.
why it is there, but
6、
ni. Roku. What was Roku? Does someone know what Roku was? Roku. Roku was 6. Interesting. Is that why is that row? Is that the row
Roku.
by the way at all? I mean, that is 6. That is true. Yeah. By the way, if you don't know what it was,
Roku,
you have the
roku,
opportunity to go with the mouse over it, and then they are telling you what it is. Because at this moment, at this very far beginning, it is not. Duolingo is helping, of course, a lot, so that you can improve. And now we are at the point of finding out what is 1. 1 is Ichi. Ichi, Ni. 3 was San.
4、
Yon. Why do we
Ichi.
don't have 5? It
1、
is difficult to count without 5. Ichi is 1. Oh,
白、
I can just put enter. That is great. That is Shiro.
白、
Shiro means white here. Shiro. I have remembered the sounds, but to be honest, I can't remember white very good. Shiro. Wow, how can we remember that? Especially in English. Shiro. So she and ro, like I am in white. Shiro. But who is she? I don't know who is she, but she is white. Because I'm Robert, so Shiro is white. That's how I'm gonna remember it now. Don't ask me.
はい、
Hi. Hi means yes. That's something I'm sure about. means yes. This is the ha sound. And that is the funny thing. I don't understand why, because if you're taking just this second part of this symbol without this, then it would be like an yo, which we are knowing already. But somehow, I don't know why, they have chosen that the sound in an H is an ha. So not a like yo, like an O, unfortunately, but it's an ha. And this is an E. So this is high. Like high, like the English high, high. But a little bit more high, more on this E, high.
赤
Aka is of course red.
4
Yon is of course 4.
2
Ni is of course 2. And that was it. That was our daily goal. That was our daily goal. And those are the questions we have had. Actually, this is quite cool that you can see what you have learned here. That is maybe even done better than in the app. So it's quite good. Well, and this is our streak. This is how many days I have learned any language on Duolingo, and as you can see, it's already over a year. But I actually wasn't really every day working. As you can see on this graph as well, there are these orange ones, and here are the blue days. The yellow days are those days in where I really was learning something. The blue days are the days where I used crystals, which I have gained because I was learning, to buy some freezes. Are you a language teacher? We made it easy to listen with your students, bring it to fun the classroom. Let's say I am. What is happening then? Oh man, I hope that they are not going to do something strange. So if I am a teacher, what's... Home language learning. Adjusting to remote learning, Duolingo is here to help. Visit at home Duolingo for ideas to keep language learning fun, fresh and effective for learners at home. The classroom will appear here. Do I have the possibility to still learn something? Please tell me that I did not break everything. So maybe we will have in future have the possibility to learn together. Because together better. Right? And as I said, I don't know where I can take a look. Maybe here, go to the shop. Yeah. So you have the opportunity to buy here streak freezes or some crystals which you are gaining when you're learning. So there's always a little bit of chance and a possibility to save your streak even if you're not learning 1 or 2 days. That is quite good. That's a good thing. It's very helpful. Because sometimes it would be really disappointing to lose your streak of 1 year or something, and just because you maybe forgotten it or something. So friends, interestingly, we are finishing up with that really in time, I would say. This was something that I wanted to do on that stream. So we haven't learned geography, but it would be better if I fused the thing and then deleted. So we haven't. Oh, and we haven't done the streaming scene improvements. But we have learning Japanese. That is something that we have done. So we have talked about the last streams and learning Japanese, but we haven't done anything about the stream scene improvement. Kolobokod, hi, you're still with us. What means S? What means S? S? Somewhere in S? Missing? I don't know. Yeah, but anyway. For today, oops, S. Globocode writes oops S. So you didn't want to write S. Alright, I understand. Thank you that you're still here with us. Thank you very much. And now maybe the last song for today, because we're getting closer to the time when anyway no one is probably going to watch us. And as you can see, or as you may want to know, we are online for 2 hours and 16 minutes. And what I think is important about that, that I'm improving the times I am online. So I'm getting a wider range and getting used to all that thing. And I think it was not the worst stream on earth, though not the best, because there are a lot of things to improve. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you very much. Globocod, especially for you. It's very great that you are again with us. It was a pleasure, and you are very, very helpful. So thank you very, very much. It is very great. Thank you. So, but now we are going to listen a little bit to that, but closing down the stream step by step. Oh, Globocode. Thanks a million. Thank you very much as well, yeah. As you can hear, it is an improvisation. So, thank you very much, guys, and I wish you a great evening. And we will see us the next time, probably tomorrow. Thank you very much, and till later.